Yo YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Remix here, bringing you guys another video today. As you see in the thumbnail, we are going to be discussing the Ameli. This is something I was really anticipating because I love the Ameli in past iterations. So let's get right into it. I had a little trouble with this recording because everybody wanted to play Riot, no matter what game type I wanted to play. TDM, Domination, Momentum, Hardpoint, Kill Confirm, Capture the Flag, and Search and Destroy. It seemed like Riot was on every single vote. No matter how many times I tried to vote for something else, even random, we always end up playing Riot. I think I got 1 or 2 gameplays on Green Band and 1 gameplay on Detroit. We're going to be discussing the good, the bad, and the ugly today. One thing I really enjoyed about it was the fact that it had a very high fire rate. As a matter of fact, it had the best fire rate in its class, which I don't really know how you compare a fire rate from a light machine gun, or a heavy weapon rather, and a directed energy weapon. But that's neither here nor there. So let's start with the good. And I think one of the best things this has is its damage. Very, very high damage, very, very high rate of fire, fairly low recoil, and great range. Its 3-shot kill range is something like 40 feet or so. That having been said, these things are very well suited if you're willing to sit back and watch over the middle of a map. That's not my playstyle, it's not what I prefer, so I had a little trouble. As you guys can see, I kept running up into the hard point and onto the flags, trying to get into action as quick as possible. One of the downsides to the Ameli is its clunky, poor handling. It felt very sluggish to me. So I highly suggest you either run with a knife wherever you're going, take that knife out and get there, and then pull the weapon out, or have a sidearm. The other one that really stood out to me as having an issue was the aim down sights time was horrendous. If you're going to run with this weapon, you have to have quick draw equipped. If you don't have quick draw equipped, you're going to have a hard time. I would stand by this and say that for the most part, the Ameli is not suited for objective game modes, barring Capture the Flag. If you want to sit back and check out over your flag, make sure nobody can flank you from anywhere, and in Search and Destroy. If you've got a long sight line to the bomb site, and you're either defending or have planted, then you can use this and be fairly effective with it. Pretty simple, and I think this goes for every weapon in its class. With the new game mechanics, the light machine guns or the heavy weapons are not as useful as they have been in the game's past, because it only takes you 15 to 20 seconds to clear one side of any map to the other side. The biggest nightmare I ran into while playing with the Ameli was that everybody else seemed to have the ASM-1. Anybody that had a sniper rifle out, I peeled their heads back. As long as they missed a shot, I won that battle. One variation of the weapon that I ran with was the Subverter, and I was very, very impressed that its damage was so high. As a matter of fact, it deals 49 damage as opposed to 35 on your standard Ameli. The downside to this was that it only carried 50 rounds. Having only 50 rounds, if I went on any sort of a streak, I had to reload fairly often. This can be troublesome when you're running with a heavy weapon that takes a day and a half to reload. I would not recommend the Subverter for anyone for any reason. The only thing it has going for it is that you can get a 2-shot kill if you get a headshot. Along with the quick draw, I think something that could be fairly useful for you is stock. If you like to strafe, you need it. If you're going to sit back and watch over a main alleyway of the map and just kind of hang out there, it's not necessary, but you would still need quick draw in my mind. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. That'll do it for today's video. If you like it, like it. If you love it, subscribe. If you've got something to say, let me know in the comments section below. As always, this has been your boy Remix. Peace out.